All right, everybody. Econ with Dave. We're right back at it again. Let me go ahead and start off this new video here by saying, did you all take advantage of Robinhood's free goodies they gave away this Christmas? Now, obviously, if you got the car they gave out, or the hats, or the watches, or any of that other bullshit, number one, congratulations. They really gave me cryptocurrency for 5 days in a row. I mean, I think as I pull out my phone here, I actually want to see how much in total that they gave me. I'm grateful for anything, obviously, but this is going to go into more of my hilarious rants that I have. So we get started into the gifts for day one. Looks like that for day one, they gave me $1.19 in Dogecoin. Day two, they gave me $2.80 in Bitcoin. Day three, they gave me $2.56 within Ethereum. Day four, they gave me $2.74 of Solana. Day five, they gave me $2 in XRP. And then for day six, they gave me $3.46 worth of Bitcoin. Now, first off, I want to say I'm beyond grateful that I got anything to begin with. Shout out to them for obviously running up, all of the promos. So in total, for money that they've given me from all of these coins is going to be roughly in the excess. I'm just loading it here, doing the math. It is going to be $14.74. So first off, thank you very much to Robinhood for doing that. Not only does that pay back the money that I paid on gold, and that's a great W. I think that the ability and the control of having people hop onto an app, be there, be present. I'd love to see the numbers. Don't know if they'll ever release those numbers. Now on to the economics part of the rant. You all know the moment I got these coins, I sold them. If any of you send me cryptocurrency, I'm immediately selling that shit. I'm immediately getting dollars while the market is still liquid. So I think in total they said it was $7 million worth of goods and prizes. Not sure how much cryptocurrency they probably gave out, probably like a few million. But I got out immediately the moment they gave it to me. I'm not interested in these little, fraudulent coins. Some people can talk about different assets and explain why they want them. To me, there's not really a large point of wasting my time having cryptocurrency. As we all know, the Federal Reserve has printed so much goddamn money, enough to fill up a billion bathtubs. But in all actuality, what we're seeing is large amounts of capital that is looking for a return are going to have to continue to go further down the risk curve. These are assets that have no tangible use in real life. They have no real yield. They don't produce anything. They're not a farm. It's not like gold and silver where that they've been used for thousands of years. There's a real use for them. These are just digital numbers. They're like NFTs. You guys remember when NFTs were a big thing? I don't know where they are now. Besides being worthless, being 60, 70, 80% off online. But, the moment I had the opportunity to sell them, I did. So I was able to essentially get liquid about $14. And, to me, that goes a long way because I can compound that every year and have it keep growing. But at least in my part, this is not an actual pro cryptocurrency channel. I think that the beautiful thing about cryptocurrencies are threefold. Number one, I think that the underlying technology for Visa and MasterCard and the banking and hopefully central banks in the future is the ability on having liquid and moving trillions of dollars instantly. And that's going to be absolutely beautiful because I think that the current way that we're using, whether it's sending dollars or it's sending money or it's sending MoneyGrams or Western Union, they're pricey and they're slow. They're very, very pricey and they're slow. So to have technology that'll end up being able to push future leaders and future businesses to do that, I think is promising. The second thing is going to be it got people into investing, and I think that's a really beautiful, aspect of it is when this all goes belly up. I don't think they're going to go to zero. I think that it inherently going to a worthless value is impossible. I think that what it'll do is have these like ebbs and flows in between certain dollar amounts. But in all actuality, I think that when the big correction happens, I think people are going to want to push themselves away. They're going to want to get away from these risk assets when we're really talking about what's going to happen at the end. The stock market is at all-time highs. Commodities, not all of them, but some of them are at all-time highs. The market feels that all of this excess capital has to go somewhere. Some of it's cash on sidelines. Some of it was put into these risk assets, just so they can try to bolster that last push out, so they can try to get more money out of the general public. So I personally look forward to when that's going to be over and we can take this money and we can finally do something useful and productive and step away from it. And number three is we're all having fun. The debates, the conversations, the education going along with number two. So it's been a very interesting experience, but nevertheless, I immediately cashed out. So if any of you immediately cashed out from these benefits, feel free to let me know as well. If you actually won a prize, congratulations, and I wish you guys the best of luck in the future. And I'm hoping they'll do it again sometime soon so we can get more US dollars.